Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is episode 60 of my No Man's Land gameplay series. I apologize, it has been a long time since I posted a video on here. It does take me a while to make these videos, to be fair. But yeah, our farm is going good. So I just kind of moved us forward into the next year and got all of our crops planted and stuff and done that we needed to. Our oats are ready to harvest right now, so we actually can probably get that rolling. Hire you to start there, and then, yep, you're right here. Get you rocking and rolling on that mind as well. Boom, boom, boom. So I harvested our barley. We got, how much did we get off of that? 102,568 liters, which again, I'm going to make into flour pretty much. Yeah, so that's rocking and rolling. Our oats are obviously ready to harvest. Our corn is planted as well. So yeah. And again, we were working on planting these last episode at the end. And obviously I've done some extension stuff like that. So I did buy this chunk of land and this chunk of land. They weren't as expensive as they are now. We did not have the money at the time, so I did take out a loan to get that taken care of, which we can pay back at some point. But thank you, banks, for the loan. So we got that. I did take a loan out just to do that. But yeah, finished eating the corns and oats. Let me see what else. I sold all of our soybeans. That's why we have some money in the bank. I sold our soybeans for a total of $184,397. So there we go. Yeah, I did chop a bunch of trees down and haul them over to our planks manufacturer, so that is working again. And I did buy a used trailer, which I think is still up here. This guy right here, the TARDIS, but we're going to hop up to the store real quick because we're going to sell this guy in a second. But yeah, so this guy was on sale. It was like $8,000, and we already have one on the farm, and they're pretty useful because they have really high capacity. So we're going to do that. But we haven't used this thing in a while, so I'm just going to sell it off because we're not going to use it, I'm sure. We're not going to get really a whole lot of money off of it, but it'll just kind of clear it out for us. We actually are going to get more money off of the header, the corn header that is, than anything else, which is kind of funny. But yeah, we'll sell that stuff off. Here we go. Yeah, we made a little bit of money, but not a lot, which is fine. And I'll get this guy transported back to the farm. So that's all taken care of there. But yeah, everything is going well on our farm. What my goal of this episode would be is to get some cows, I think, over here would be kind of fun. Obviously, I'll move all the road work equipment, quote unquote, out of the way here. But yeah, and I think in terms of land, since maybe we'll buy I don't think we need them. We'll probably buy this guy, and then call it a day, and then that'll be our farm. Obviously, I extended these fields out, so starting next time, we will get all that planted and all that good stuff. So these fields are absolutely massive now. Yeah, these are massive. I may cut a little bit away from the edge of this field to make it easier to work with, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But what I'd like to do is use this area here as storage for our equipment to work all of our fields. I think that'll be the plan. This field, I'm going to do a little bit of landscaping here at some point. I think I'm going to extend it straight across. So it's just one big rectangular field. There's not this weird little dip in it. And then up here, obviously, at some point, I'm going to make another big, long field. Now, I intentionally left this big gap here because I don't want us to, because obviously I can't do anything with these trees. So I actually might put a fence along here just because I haven't used the fence feature a lot, so I think that'd be kind of fun to do. I'm just going to try to get us up to somewhere that allows me to, there we go, to transport myself up to our farm. So they're doing good, taking care of that. We actually could, yeah, I have some barley here in the TARDIS. I put it in the TARDIS. The TARDIS has just a ridiculous capacity, so just kind of makes sense. And then I need to turn this guy's auto load on, unless he's full, which, nope, he's not. Okay. There we go. I don't know how much is actually in here right now. But anyhow, yeah. So stuff is going well. We're getting stuff done. I might just unhire them in a second if I need to. But I'd like to, with you guys in here, I think I'd like to get some work done. I'll clean up the corners obviously a little bit. I just didn't want to mess up what we had going on. Yeah, so I think, yeah, so we'll clean some stuff. This is a little bit of a mishap with the plow, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm going to put a little bit of grass in there. Just clean up the way we like it to look. And then I think we'll put in our dirt path. That's maybe a little too... Oops. Yeah, that's probably a little too wide. There we go. That'll be perfect. Let's work our way along here. Okay. So So this path, because what I want this to do is to come down to the other end of the field and then kind of wrap around. We're starting to get to the point where our operation is growing pretty quickly, which is good. We'll make some more money. The other thing I want to think, I do. I think I want to do, can't talk. It's fine. I haven't had a coffee yet today. My coffee's brewing right now as I'm recording this. What I would like to do, I think, is add precision farming in. I know I did that at the end of last No Man's Land, but I think it'd be a good addition here. If you guys have any strong objections, let me know, but I think that's probably the plan to do that. It shouldn't really make things easier for us. It'll just make things better for us, I think, if that makes any sense. And this, all I want to be, I want all this to be grass as well. So that's part of the, this is going to be part of the big cost on landscaping all of this. I don't care if there's bushes around. There's my little wood transporter down there. It's fine. Okay. We'll just go across there. We don't need to do the whole thing, but just areas where there's not grass. Obviously, this is costing us some money. And then this area through here. I want this all to be grass now. All the way up till, yeah, probably right into this area. That'd be pretty good. And I want up to the field to be grass as well. Bushes. I guess I could have done that with the grass, but that's fine. Okay, there we go. So that's all good. Now I do want this to be all field. This is where the cost is going to be pretty big. Because I'd like all this to just be... There's not a lot over here, but when we get to those areas that I just painted, there's going to be a pretty big cost for the grass. Is that a tree? I was wondering why this wasn't going away when I was painting over it, but I think that might be a tree. Which would explain things. Yeah, this is costing us a lot of money. Oh, the grass is so expensive. But that's okay. We're going to make our whole farm thing look beautiful by the end of this series. So I would like it to... I mean, honestly, it'd be nice if we can get it more beautifuler sooner. Just so it looks nicer for us while we're actually playing on it. Not that we upgrade it all the way at the end, right as we're done on the series. It'd be nice to actually have it looking good for us before that. So there we go. Okay, nice grass area right across here. Let's finish putting in our road setup. That's the wrong texture. That's the right one. Nope, that one. There we go. This one probably actually could be about that width all the way down. Okay. Yeah, we just burned through $100,000 doing this little project over here just to make things look good. Which some of you are probably thinking that's insane, which it is a little insane. I'll give you that. I don't like how that looks. Do you want that? No, don't like that. Oh goodness. It's just costing us more money at this point. Let's put a little bit more grass in here. Okay. And eventually I'll probably loop this around the side. But for now, we're just gonna go up to about right there. So take some of those trees out. But yeah, so, and then what's gonna happen over here, we have this nice road here, which this road will probably go down to here and maybe also loop up here. But that kind of takes us out to this area, which is gonna be where we're gonna put our cows. Probably starting a nice area over here. Probably try to start it up over here, maybe with the pasture on the hill a little bit. That way that's all taken care of and good to go. So that'll be probably the plan there. Hop out of the, oh, what is going on with my computer here? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna save all the work that we just did, all the hard work we just did. Save that. Maybe. Theoretically. There we go. Okay, good. We're working on that. Yep. Save again, of course. Why not? Double save it. It's the autosave feature there. You're about full. Probably just gonna unhire you here in a second. And then I'll let you turn around there. So, okay. I'm gonna go into flight mode actually, because I think that'll help us kind of take a look at some things. So yeah, our farm's coming along great. The area I'm gonna landscape over here, I'm just going to kind of smooth some of this out. Maybe make a little bit of a cliff, kind of like this over here along there. Again, that's going to cost a little bit of cash, so I'm going to try to be careful with it. But that's definitely a tree right there. But yeah, so this is looking good. Let's see where we can put our fence in. We're pretty close to along this line here. I don't know what kind of fence we should put in here. Let's see what we have. Fences. I don't want anything crazy. It's not bad. No. I don't mind that. It's I kind of want more of like, that one would be fine actually. Maybe like a white fence that's similar to that. Let's see what we got. Because I'm also okay with, no, well, that one's not great, but that one would be fine. This one, probably not. That one's okay as well. Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. I want it to look nice, you know? That would be, that's the fence right there. That's the one I want. Okay, so right along here. Just to show, is that outside of our, don't like how different that line is across there. I think we just go for it. Straight down. Want it to parallel with that road. Like that. $1,000, good gravy. We can just kind of work it off that way. Eventually I'll connect it somewhere, I'm sure. Okay, so pretty good. It's not quite parallel, but what are you colliding with? Maybe we have to do it a little lower. Try that. This is very costly. These fences and stuff. Goodness. Could I have waited? Probably. For sure I could have. Absolutely. Maybe connect up like right there. We need to go a little further back. Okay. Let's connect those two. That's better. Okay. I don't know why that one was being such a pain. What is it colliding with? What could it possibly be colliding with? Well, there's trees in the ground. Is there a tree on the ground there? Yeah, there is. Well, that would be what it's colliding with. Oh, now it'll let me, I'll say for a second, let me build it over there. Okay, well, I'll finish that up later. That's fine. And then this road is just going to keep going out this way. So I just need to clean up some of these trees probably. But yeah, not a bad, the fence looks terrible. It looks terrible if you look at it from that perspective. From this side, if you're just looking at it, it looks great. So we'll just do that. But yeah, so that gives them, and the reason I want this little kind of area here is this gives workers room to turn around. Honestly, if we want to, we could do some small fields or something if we wanted to do something with that land there, but I'm okay with kind of using it like that. I think that's a good use for it. So, okay. But yeah, I'm going to keep working on some different stuff. I'm going to add hopefully some businesses into the town here for this episode, but I'll bring you guys back in later on. We're getting our oats harvested and all that, and then I'll probably add precision farming next episode, but that's kind of the plan. So, the goal for me is, of course, to get one episode of No Man's Land out a week, but it doesn't always work that way, so I'm trying. But anyhow, we'll keep working on some stuff, and I'll bring you guys back in a bit. All right, everyone, we are getting things done, making progress. We have harvested all of our oats, we have planted all of our barley, and we've added in precision farming. However, I haven't purchased the soil map information because it's about, what is it? Yeah, 16 is going to be 16 grand a plot. That was only 9,000. So maybe it's how much field is in there? Because how much is that one? Okay, it's by the fields that are available on there now. So yeah, but anyway, we're still going to have to purchase them all and then repurchase these ones later when we fix that up there. But regardless of that, oh gosh, yeah. So anyhow, yeah, some of these are going to be quite expensive. Yes, so precision farming's on. We're not really using it yet. And coming the new year in spring, we will go ahead and purchase all of those soil maps because we should have some money. Right now, we are running a bit low on cash. Our silo is also full, so we may have to do something with that. But we did get 181,000 liters of oats, which I actually didn't even look at. What's a good price for those? 637. So we're not going to Make a ton of money, honestly, off of those. And December's the time to sell those. So I'm going to write that down. Oh, no, I already have that down. Okay, perfect. So oats, December, 637. And then I think next year we will do, excuse me, probably soybeans, because then we can add a bunch of nitrogen to the soil. So that'll be good for us and get some good cash off of that. Yeah, what are the... Canola's not bad, but canola takes forever to grow. Wheat, barley, oats. Yeah, I guess oats probably a good call. But anyhow, we have a little bit of barley. I guess we have a little bit more room in here now, but our silo only holds 200,000 liters of stuffs. But yeah, so anyhow, everything is going smoothly. We're making flour. We're making lots of planks. So we're going to sell our planks off at some point and get a lot of money from that. And now, obviously, as you can see here, we are doing our silage harvest, which we are getting a lot off it so far. We've already gotten 300,000 liters plus what's in this trailer off of here, so we're going to do just fine off the silage harvest as well, which is great. So, yeah, and then obviously we can keep repurposing this and doing all that sort of stuff. So, I'm going to keep doing a lot of stuff off camera. I do want to buy a seed tender at some point, and I did want to get cows set up on this episode, but that's not looking very promising, probably, so I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, so I may not be able to do that just because I've probably spent around 6 hours, actually it's probably more than that, probably close to 8 hours actually of off-camera stuff just for this episode, so we're rocking and rolling. That's why it takes me so long to get No Man's Land episodes out. But what we are going to do is take a look at some businesses later on, but I wanted to bring you guys back in here just for a quick update to kind of get you, updated with where we're at and everything like that. And then I also wanted to mention a few things. One, if you guys have not checked out G-Portal, there's a link down below in the description. You can rent a server through them. They have really high quality servers, and the prices are lower than most other server companies, if not all of them. And it's really cheap to add a lot of different extra mods to your servers and stuff like that. So if you need, oh, this guy likes to do this every so often into the field, but yeah, so if you want to get a discount, use that link down there. It also goes to help support the channel. G-Portal is very kind to me, so it's very awesome. There's also a link down below to the Farmer Cop merchandise store. If you wanted to get a good Christmas gift, you can do that. There are some special Christmas mugs out for 2023 that will only be available for December and a little bit into January, maybe, if I forget to take them down, but they're going to be a seasonal thing that I do every year. And if you wanted to get some coffee, maybe as gifts, if you're located in the U.S., I do have my own coffee brand, firstrespondercoffees.com, and that's also linked down below in the description. So go ahead and order some coffee. The coffee is more expensive than what you typically pay for coffee. However, it's very high quality coffee. It's what I drink every day. It's very, very good coffee. It tastes fantastic. So you guys can check that out. And if you wanted to order the game for someone down below on PC, we're trying to get the gold status with Giant, so make sure you guys click any of those links to order different games down below. And now the final thing I kind of wanted to mention and kind of go over with you guys before I put another break in here while we're harvesting is I'm going to try to mention a few different people who left comments for businesses as we go through. These are ones that I did not end up adding in. So Wesley Decker, thank you for leaving your comment. You wanted to open a landscaping business for moving rocks and loving the land. The name will be Landmaster, and I will give good prices from work. I'm from the Netherlands and enjoy watching the episode. So thank you, Wesley. I just don't think I have a place to put your business in, and I'm also running out of room for businesses is one problem. Well, actually, room is less of the issue. It's the game. I can't put too much on the map because right now the game will crash every so often. So if I keep putting too much stuff on here, the game will just crash, period. So I have an idea of what I want to do with the remaining space that I have left over on No Man's Land, and that's kind of what I'm going to use it for. So thank you, anyhow. Thanasty360 says, hi, Farmer Cop. I discovered your channel this week and have already caught right up with this awesome series. I've had a business and recurring contract idea for you. So me and my wife were looking for a change of pace to the big city and liked the look of this little town. We've always wanted to open an old-style single-screen movie theater that only plays old movies. We also wanted to sell local products to help out the local community. If we settle here and build our theater, we would require 4 pallets of popcorn. For our grand opening, while we get our popcorn machine installed, we can pay 10% over asking price. We'll throw in a couple of free tickets for you to come and enjoy a movie. Going forward, we pay 5% over asking for corn, and we would be willing to sell local ice cream in the future, which is super awesome. So another great idea, and I'm actually just going to stop this guy real quick. We're going to grab this and get this guy unloaded since we are pretty much full. So thank you for that. Corporal Charisma said, hey, FC business idea here. My parents owned a construction business for a while up in North Carolina for about 15 years. I would like to relocate to your town. We need wood, stones, and things of the like to produce cement and housing for more residential districts in the town. Failed to mention the name of it. Spetter Construction Company. So appreciate the ideas. I love it, guys. Thank you guys for all the comments. We will do a similar series most likely in FS25. I'm assuming that's going to be the next game that comes out. So stay tuned for that as well. We will do that. But yeah, so fantastic ideas. I have 3 more I'm going to quickly go over here with you guys. If you guys don't care, of course, you can skip forward, but I wanted to make sure that everyone who left a comment gets a highlight because I do appreciate it. So Pudge Mountain says, here's a business idea for the map if not suggested. Used to be a lumberjack in the PNW until Pacific Northwest, that is, until a back injury forced me into retirement. I have many memories of that job, especially the breakfast, which consists of hearty pancakes marinated with maple syrup. I thought since no man's land is a very forest area, why not open up maple syrup farm with possibility of pancake production? So I do have another pancake production on here for someone that mentioned it sooner, so that'll be the one on there. But I really wanted to thank you for that comment, so thank you for that. Andrew Coleman says, Coleman Livestock and Trekking at Resources, Pigs, Sheep, and Cattle in Southern Illinois would love to branch out and have a new location. I would have 3 semis, 2 cattle pots, and a hopper bottom trailer. So thank you, Andrew, for the comment. Appreciate it. And lastly, Ricky Carr says, do you have a detailing shop yet? I'd love to open one up and clean the equipment and tractors. I run my own detail company in the UK, which also offers paint correction, 20% off of the dealership. It's called Carbright, and we even do mobile valets between 50 300 on full details. Loving the series. Can't wait to watch more. So thank you, everyone, for those comments. I do appreciate it. But without further ado, I'm going to put another break in here to get some more stuff done off camera, and then I'll bring you guys back in when it's time to go take a look at some stuff in town, and we'll call it an episode probably at about that point. So I'll see you guys here in just a bit. All right, I finished our stone picking, and yeah, I don't think I did a whole lot else off camera, but I decided I'd probably just show you guys these stores so I can wrap up this episode, or the new businesses, I guess I should say, and some new features as well. We might actually go into, you know what, we might actually do that. I go into flight mode. Boy, there's some lag through here. Holy smokes, that was rough. It's still rough. Gosh, that's what I'm talking about. There's just so much on this map for the game to render in, even though I've been over here already. Smokes. Okay, I might just park here. We might just go into flight mode. Wow, that was rough. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into flight mode. I think that'll just be easier for us. Okay, so the city is growing. Goodness. Let me just get some of this lag out of here. Hopefully if it just renders everything in. Okay, maybe that'll speed it up a little bit if it renders it all in. Okay, maybe. Nope, still pretty laggy. I wonder if it's something on my computer. No, it looks all good on that end. Anyhow, okay. So that could just, no, see, that was a little bit less laggy now. So, okay, as you know, we have this nice residential area. So I added a park, or finished this kind of park area over here, put a little electrical box in, and then I added a bike path. So it goes kind of along here. You can see it hooks up right out here. I don't know if I might make it continue to go up over to the woods area. That'd be pretty cool, actually. But yeah, it goes along here, goes through the woods here, down this way, and then you can again go the parking lot and across here. Then it goes across this road over to here. You can get out there if you wanted to go to those shops, or go this way and then continue up it this way, and then over and then up across this way if you wanted to ride it into kind of our downtown area. So yeah, just kind of a nice little area for people that like to ride bikes and stuff like that. I feel like as cities get bigger, you need to have more kind of features like that for people. But yeah, so new businesses, there's quite a few. I added a few things over here, and I also added kind of the shopping area over here. Some of these businesses don't have owners, so I might give some of the people that we haven't given businesses to, might give them just put their names on it just for their comments and such like that. But I think this area through here is going to be just residential. I think that just kind of makes sense. And that'll finish it out. Maybe we'll do like a big park area actually too, to kind of make it less laggy, like put some big sports fields or something like that. And then, yeah, so like obviously like with all this beautiful space, I would rather just continue to build up and take all of the land around here and build basically, boy, it's just lagging real slow, making me nervous. Just build this whole area up. But you can see there's just so much stuff going on here. This is why the game is struggling to have all this on here. It takes me about 15 minutes to load this game save, just to put that in perspective. So it is a time-consuming process. So anyhow, new businesses. Sean Monahan, I apologize if I'm saying it wrong, says, possible subscriber contracts less business. I, Sean, wish to open Sean's Savory Suits, a tailor shop, and corresponding spinnery. I will pay 15% premium on wool or cotton. So I just added the tailor shop, which we have right here. We have Sean's Savory Suits, which you can see right down there in that little sign. It's kind of hard to see from this distance, so, oh boy, that's a little too quick, maybe. Okay, there we go. Sean's Savory Suits. Beautiful. So there you go. Like that. Preston Wolf said, if you're looking for a furniture shop in town, I'd love to open up Marlon's Custom Furniture in memory of my grandfather, who taught me everything I know about woodworking. We're willing to pay 10% higher than current market on any wood, fabric, wool, cotton, etc. you could bring us to make new furniture.
So again, some of these guys have subscriber contracts. I don't know if I'll take any of those on, but I do like, well, I do like the idea of the businesses being on here. So here we go. We have Marlin's Custom Furniture, which this is part of the premium expansion. It's the furniture factory as part of that, which is pretty cool. Luke West had a couple things. One, he said, due to increasing and developing population in the town, we need to make sure that people are medically safe by adding a clinic, since there are many businesses that involve dirty work. Disease could easily spread. So we now have a clinic right here. So I decided to use these guys as a clinic, so kind of like a health office and clinic there. And Luke West also said hi FC, I have escaped from war in my country and have made it into the area. I to start a business to feed my family, and it's been all my dream to start a pancake business called Luke's Pancakes. So using the pancake mod from EOS, we have, where's it at? Oh goodness. Oh, it's right here. Here we go. We have, did I put the name on there? Oh, I didn't. I forgot to give them the name. I can do that real quick, actually. We can get out of flight mode here. Did let me edit this? Maybe not, because I'm not in the right farm account. Goodness. Slow us down here. That speed is killing us. Yeah, let me just fix that real quick. We'll jump over to the businesses account here. Yes. All right. There we go. All right. Perfect. So, actually, let's put that in all caps. Boom. Luke's Pancakes. Perfect. There we go. Farmer, or FS Farmer JJ13 said he wanted to start a restaurant because he loves to cook. So I gave him this restaurant right down here. This bad boy right here. So we have Farmer J's restaurant. So there we go. Actually, we could make that Farmer J's instead of the Farmer J restaurant. Yeah, let's do that. Farmer J's restaurant. Beautiful. I like that. Dino Hunter Shants. Hi, I'm Dino. I want to open up a factory. I'd like to open a dairy because I always liked chocolate and still do. It's my favorite type of sweet, and there is like to start a production, or I'd like to start a production chain. So over down here, we have a dairy facility now. This guy right here, which is Dino's Dairy. So I like that. Did I add any more in here? Yeah, those are the ones I added in for this episode. So that's what I got for you guys. But I think that is where we're going to wrap up this episode. So if you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.